1224 across the valley, and wind speeds blowing fairly strong. Gust around 30 miles per hour in spots. 32 the gust in Raymondville, 33 in Brownsville, even 32 in McAllen. Those winds probably holding in about this range with gusts around 35 miles per hour this afternoon. Future track shows the wind speeds overall minus the gust still close to 20 miles per hour this afternoon, and then on a slow decrease this evening. Notice by tomorrow, though, as we get through tonight and into tomorrow, less wind, less colors on there, and wind speeds roughly, maybe around 10 to 15 miles per hour with a few slightly higher gusts. So it will be less windy during the day tomorrow, and that trend should continue through the upcoming weekend without too many strong wind gusts like today. 90 degrees right now in Weslaco, 91 in Brownsville, 90 in Raymondville. And we're pretty much locked into this weather pattern of, 90s every day for the most part. Across the valley, too, the heat index already 103 in Brownsville, 99 in Rio Grande City, and we expect the heat index over 100 this afternoon. Pretty typical late May weather, though, across the valley. And this afternoon, temperatures in the 90s. A little windy, the gusts all the way through 6 p.m. probably still at least around 30 to 35 miles per hour, and then decreasing later this evening some, but still in the 80s at 9 p.m. and only maybe near 80 for lows tonight. Future track does show the windy conditions still across parts of the lower valley. Mostly sunny or partly sunny skies around today. Dry weather all across the area. Tomorrow, I see a few more clouds may come in the morning. I think we'll still break up the clouds into more of a partly sunny afternoon, but it may take a little longer in some spots. But partly sunny later in the afternoon tomorrow, and temperatures still back in the 90s in most areas. Should stay dry tomorrow. By the time we get to Friday, the rain chances, I mean, if you had to put a number on it, are maybe like 10 or 20% overall during the day. There might be just enough moisture and a little more instability for a couple of sea breeze or afternoon type showers or a very weak, brief thunderstorm, but you can tell by this map there's not a lot on there, and probably won't see much in most areas. There will be a cold front to the north, and central Texas we'll show you on the maps coming up later, but that front not able to get in here to give us a good chance for rain. So the weekend overall, if you had, like I said, if you had to put numbers on it, 10-20% or so during the daytime for rain chances Friday and Saturday at the most. Across North Texas, though, getting pretty stormy. If you happen to be catching a flight or have any friends traveling up north, it could be a fairly decent scattering of thunderstorms here where that could become severe. There's already severe thunderstorm watches from near Dallas and Fort Worth area to the north into Oklahoma. You see the thunderstorms there, and we zoom in a little bit more. Thunderstorm watch just west of Dallas, but all the thunderstorms moving on in. There's a fairly decent risk for some strong winds, hail, and tornadoes. In fact, an enhanced risk of severe weather the rest of today and tonight across North Texas. That's kind of getting up toward the upper part of the scale, middle part of the scale for the risk of severe weather. So again, some big time storms possible up to the north. Nothing here. The only thing we have is just the old wind blowing, and still at the coast. Winds still a little strong at the island today. Southeast winds at 20 to 25 knots. Small craft advisories until 7 p.m. A low tide this evening, a high tide late tonight, and then another low tide early tomorrow morning. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. We're getting toward the end of May. That means hurricane season begins June 1st. That means also summer's coming soon. So temperatures staying hot. Highs in the 90s each day. Of course, that will range from about 86, 88 or so at the island to about 99 or 100 most days in Starr County. You see the little lightning bolts there. There's a small chance, very small, like we showed you, of an isolated shower or a weak thunderstorm during the daytime, mainly centered around Friday and Saturday. But for the most part, a lot of you will stay dry all the way through early next week. Some of the models do hint at maybe a couple showers by early next week as well. We'll keep tracking it here on Channel 5 News at noon.